Well, we're back with Slay the Princess. I'm playing this again, mostly because I was talking to my brother, one of them, and he was like, you should play this game again. And I immediately was like, hell yeah. Because to be honest with you guys, pretty much anything I play, if someone suggests that they want me to play it again, I have no problem doing it. We've already heard this once, so I'm going to talk over it. Any new dialogue I won't talk over. I also just want to play this game again. It's nice, cozy, it's funny.
Is a princess.
I think this time we're just gonna go exactly what they say. I'm gonna go ahead
to slay her.
I'm gonna kill that princess's ass.
If you don't,
I'm gonna kill her ass.
The end of the world.
Yeah, we already know all this. So we're not gonna be a dick, at least not right now. If there's other chances, I'll take it. But this time, we're gonna follow the rules to the letter. I'm gonna kill the princess. We're not gonna backtalk him. I'm going to say... Do I get some kind of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
The end of the world? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay. Do we still have the voice of the contrarian and of the hero? I liked them. They were some of my favorite parts. I just like this game because I really don't have to edit it. Mine are some, not minor, nothing about minors. Barring the fact that I have to, edit me if I take a drink of something, just turning off my face cam, or just cutting it, or just too much silence. I really don't have to edit anything. It's just straight through video. Can't someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Technically, I'm not disobeying him. I'm just curious.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess.
Huh?
The danger comes if she gets out. Which she will, unless you do something.
Hold on, so she's not even evil? Why would I kill that? That? As if she's like an animal? Okay, what happens if she gets out then? I want specifics.
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job.
What?
She's a princess. People will listen to her, because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
How would specifics make it worse? Why would that make it harder for me? Do you have any evidence?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
No. Nah, I can't do that. We've already done some of these. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? I'm also doing this now, so we don't have to keep going through these every single time we do a new game. We can just
Are you a monarchist?
go through new dialogue instead.
Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
What?
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Just sounds kind of like you're racist towards princesses, I'm not gonna lie. What? That's what it sounds like. Can you tell me what my prize is?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Or, oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Or, okay, I'm sold, let's get this over with. I'll add some sarcasm in there. Thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Or maybe it wasn't sarcasm. I'm gonna kill her. I plan on killing her. Unless she makes me feel really bad.
You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go.
I'm not used to seeing this without 50 other thousand houses and a wall behind it.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying
I lie, I cheat, I steal.
Don't believe a word she
I already did that last video. I can't add that again here. Maybe I still will. It's just crazy that if I had a nickel for every time Eddie Guerrero's theme song has come up. Actually, if I had a nickel for every time Eddie Guerrero has shown up in my YouTube videos, at this point, I would have 3 nickels because it's happened 3 times in a row. Which is crazy that it's happened not twice, but 3 times in a row. I think, yeah, 3 times in a row.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess.
Oh,
we're
new
supposed
dialogue.
to save princesses, not slay them.
I guess it's not in a row. He wasn't in the Playrooms video, but I don't count that because the Playrooms doesn't exist, and I hate that game now. Hello? Oh, there we go. Proceed into the cabin. We don't have any other choice. Ugh. There we go. Oh, there's not a mirror. Huh. No dialogue? The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Okay, my game is for some reason taking a shit. Oh. Oh, my game just crashed. I finally fixed it. It was crashing over and over again. I already read this and said it out loud, but thank God I finally fixed this.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Ooh.
She sounds dangerous.
She doesn't sound as glitched.
She's the one in charge down here.
Oh, my headset. Cooperate, please.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I believe you, narrator. He's an unbiased source, right? He's just wanting to help us, right? Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. No, yeah, I'll say that.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Oh, God.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Okay. Do I not have the voices in my head because I'm being so narrator-esque?
Eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Like, because I'm following his rules, do I not have the crazy voices in my head? Because I kind of missed them. I probably should have done the thing where I messed up, got the voices, then continued. I think there's like 70 endings to this game. I don't know how many there are, but you get an ending for like every single thing you do in this. Also, once again, the chain's only on one hand but not the other. That's kind of weird.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Oh, it's the hero.
Focus on the task at hand.
I wonder what the hero in, what's his name? Negative Nancy.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Hello. Yeah, I'm here to kill you. What? No way, never mind. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked?
See, I feel like if we did that, she would just fireball.
Don't you?
I don't trust her. I don't know what she has. Don't you dare.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do.
I don't trust her.
After we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Says who? What do you mean isn't very becoming? How do you know what's becoming of me? Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands.
Oh, she looks kind of sad now.
Your grip on the
oh no.
blade.
Oh no.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me?
My hands aren't shaking.
Because
What are you talking
should
about?
be.
Because you should. Now, see, now you do sound threatening when you say stuff like that.
Step forward. Your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Steel blade.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
That's a good
I'm probably chained
question.
up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
That's a good point.
So, you should just drop it.
You're bluffing.
Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
If you really had something you could do, you wouldn't say it. You would hit me with a
She's armed.
surprise.
If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
That's true. Maybe if I would have had the surprise, I could have been like, oh, we're all lovely, and then like stabbed her in the neck. Let's just slay her. I don't trust her. Yeah, let's slay her.
You lunge forward.
Oh no, look at her face!
You feel fear easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her
Oh, she
arm.
looks terrified! Oh no.
Oh,
Oh.
this is it, isn't it?
You don't sound like you're in pain. Oh, my dagger has blood on it on my little cursor.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder.
Why is she talking so normal?
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Oh.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Uh-oh, I messed up. She wasn't bluffing.
Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive.
Oh, I messed up.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Maybe we could have had like a tea time. Maybe I didn't have to do this.
Is it over? Really over?
Of course not. That was too... Nah, of course it is. She's dead.
Exactly.
It's over.
It's over.
We did it. We did it. No need to drag this on.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Oh, God.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Yeah, it feels kind of dull and quiet.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
So if you disobey everything he says, you ruin the game. If you do everything he says, the game is just sad and short.
Today. Let's just get out of here.
This is a sign that you should always take the middle ground somewhere, I guess. Is that actually the end?
Door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
This can't be it.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Is there any way I can win in this game without getting piped?
What happened? Everyone is
Where's the
fine.
contrarian when you need him?
It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy.
Far away from them?
You'll be happy.
Who's ever... I feel like the narrator's evil. Because what the hell? You're talking like a maniac. What do you mean, them? I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
Ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
What is bullshit? You're evil. I'm never listening to you again. You had one chance to prove to me that I was stupid for not believing you. And you go ahead and you do this?
This is what's best for everyone.
This is why whenever you have a narrator like in Stanley Parable in this, you never listen to him. Because this is bullshit. This is evil.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur.
I'm drinking my
You've
Freddy's.
never been happier.
That was a loud gulp. You know what? Freddy's makes me happier, but I don't think there's a Freddy's in this cabin.
Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Can the narrator really not hear me? Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy, we're happy. No, we're not. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here?
But you're probably not going to like it.
If it involves me having to do anything to myself in a negative way that I'm not sure I'm allowed to say out loud, I'm not doing it.
We can use the blade to get out of this. He's right.
Oh, no.
It's the only way out.
No, scroll back. No. No, what did that say? The narrator, I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
What is wonderful about this? There's nothing but black outside.
Do you not?
And a dead woman.
There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Well, technically, if we use the blade, we can't really do anything else after that. So is there really more for it?
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare. Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? Or is he breaking the fourth wall and he knows?
How
Wouldn't we be dead?
You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
Okay.
In a sense, we'd die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever.
What happens if I just walk outside?
I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work.
I think the hero knows that he's breaking the fourth wall.
It didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
Okay, so not killing the princess, I don't know what happens, but killing the princess, doing nothing the narrator says broke the game. Killing the princess doesn't make me happy, so the narrator's obviously a piece of shit. So is the only way to be happy to not slay the princess? Is this really a love story? But I feel like she's gonna kill me too. I feel like there's no way out of this. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna see how many endings I can give. We're gonna do more than one ending in this episode. You'd better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die. I'm not risking death over your weird hunch. Anything to get out of this hell. I'll be pretty upset if we die.
Die? You can yell at me all you want.
Okay, I'll be sure to do that in the next life.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
You ingot.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Oh, so we've been here a while.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Yeah, what are we, by the way? The lizard hands? I brought it up last episode. What the hell are we? There's no way a human princess could love a thing like me, unless this is like Shrek.
The end. Nice knowing you.
I forgot there's chapters. What does this mean?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Are there no short endings? Are they really all chapters
You're here
long?
to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What's the catch here? I'm getting...
Oh, don't
no.
you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now.
Okay, I've already heard this.
If you don't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Okay. We're back again, but he doesn't remember us.
Fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
We have a different voice now. Voice of the cold? Is that the... What?
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
So the cold wants to kill her again. That'd be kind of funny if we did this. Save again. Oh, I'm gonna go through all these so fast. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge
That
you
is
if
true.
that's what it takes to get you moving.
Get you moving.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
That's a good point. Yeah, pretty much every ending so far we've died or been stuck forever in a limbo, so he is right.
Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too.
You fucking idiot! Why are you revealing everything
Well,
to
if you killed
him?
yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you.
I care about
And I believe
you.
your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Oh, I know they do now. Trust me, I understand that if I don't do anything, it's just as
What
bad.
do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yeah.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Ooh, okay, he's cooking. I gotta write that one
If you
down.
failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
I gotta write this
It
down.
doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
I don't even know if we can slay him, but that'd be kind of cool. Also, I'm sorry I made that face before he said anything. I am an extremely fast reader because I love reading. I love reading books. So I kind of read ahead because I have a hard time. I'm stopping and going on a tangent. I have a hard time when there's words on a board or words like captions. I can't just listen to it. I have to read it. So whenever stuff like this happens where someone's talking and I see subtitles, I read the subtitles instead of, I still listen, but I read instead. So I read faster than before it's done, just because it's easier for my head, and I read way quicker than any words could be spoken. I know it's not like a very common thing, and I sound crazy, but I'm a really, really fast reader for that. That's the one thing I'm very proud of myself for. I'm gonna save again in this spot, just because I don't know how long this one's gonna go. I want to get more than one ending done. I just don't know how long this will be. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
If anything, the world ended after I slew her. When I tried to leave, everything was gone. Last time around, I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How can someone like that end the world? That's a stupid question. That's not how that works. There's probably some extremely powerful wizard that could still die in one shot. Who locked her in the basement? What is this place? Let's ask that one.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
I feel like, world ended after.
That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round. Yes, maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again.
Charade again.
Waiting for us at the end. But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her, after all.
She's gonna still be there. If everything else resets, she's gonna reset.
To find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here.
Wait a second. Is her like final trick on us is that she's the one doing this? Because if she'd actually been slain, we wouldn't be here. Is that alluding to the fact that she's the one causing this?
Killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time. It's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise.
I promised to slay her, so I'm gonna slay her again, but I feel like she's the reason this is happening.
That's exactly what we're afraid of.
Unless I'm looking to dip into this. I have a tendency to do that a lot.
Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you? Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
Wait, I still have more words. Okay. Why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Oh, way to stroke off his ego. Now he's gonna do whatever you say.
Of course we're special.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
Everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Oh.
This is boring. He's clearly not interested in talking. So let's just do as he says. And maybe he'll stop.
Oh, right-clicking does that. See, now that I know I can save, I'm just abusing the fuck out of it right now. Last time around I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How can someone like that end the world? That's a stupid question, but I'll go with it.
You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
She just can. That's all.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
If I don't take the knife, can I just just choke her out instead? Would that work? Turn around and leave. I'm not doing that.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah?
She will lie.
Oh my god, yes.
She won't be a problem.
She will not be a problem. Proceed to the cabin. I'm going to guess the dagger will still be there.
The interior of the cabin is cold. A soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note. The blade is your implement. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Wait, that doesn't make sense, because how is everything else resetting except her death? The mirror is back, which I'm gonna check on, and the walls are decayed, so wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. How is this working? What kind of timeline is this? You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
Because there isn't a mirror. There's a table.
Oh, we're doing this again?
Blade sitting on the table and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
We're gonna go through this again?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
What? There isn't.
If there's a mirror, let's just go into the basement and find her body so we can be done with this.
No. What's the mirror like this time? I care about whether I'm being lied to. I care when I look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. I care about whether I'm being lied to.
As do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
I don't know if he genuinely can't see that mirror or if he just plays stupid every time we see it. I'm approaching the mirror. Wait, this whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition. You haven't died. You certainly haven't already slain the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Hitting it with the safe. I'm sorry I keep doing this so much. I just gotta be careful. I'm gonna approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
There's a mirror.
This really isn't funny.
A mirror without my reflection. I mean, we've already seen the reflection. It's me in a sexy robe. If you saw the thumbnail of the last one. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your
I forgot
hand
about that.
against the cabin wall.
We already heard
It
that.
was there a second ago.
Now you comment on this. You didn't comment on this the
And
first
now it's
time.
gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
What is with the mirror? It just... Save. I know, it's stupid. Let's take the blade again. We have a lot of alternate paths we can take with this. But I'll take the blade again this time.
To slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yes. Enter the basement. Are we gonna hear her voice at all? Oh, this is old.
Is open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can
we've already
feel
heard
it
this.
settle into the room below is silent.
She's not there.
Nobody's here. Naturally.
How is everything resetting except for her in this cabin?
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see.
What?
As you descend the final step,
What?
the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
What?
Okay, she's definitely dead.
Huh.
It's just like I told you.
Is she the
Before you have a
Spectre?
chance to finish
Yeah,
your
right when I said
thought,
it.
the top of a head appears from underneath.
She's the Spectre.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
I want to win just once, man.
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Thank you. Now you finally.
Ghost!
Ghost!
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have come back here.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and
Oh,
ethereal,
I'm scared.
formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again.
She's a ghost. She can't stab a ghost. She just goes, nothing happens. Can I be nice? Hey, let's chill out. Let's try not to piss her off. Nah, I'm a slayer.
With a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade.
Am I gonna kill myself instead?
It's like you're slashing at air.
Ah,
No matter how many times
I
you
knew
stabbed
it.
her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
Uh-oh.
You're adorable when you're confused.
Why are you one of those evil sexual girls that like be all sexual but you're actually evil? You're like,
so you could touch me.
ooh!
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
I can walk back. I wouldn't have killed you if I would have known. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me. Of course I attacked you. You're supposed to end the world. You're dead, or at least mostly. Oh, there's a lot of explorers. Slay the princess harder. Leave her in the basement. If I die, I die too.
You don't look dead, killer.
I am dead.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
This is weird.
And you don't feel dead either.
I swear I killed myself.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm
less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are.
I'm a fucking lizard, bro.
I've tried to leave on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here. I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here.
Don't make me feel bad. I'm trying to kill you.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
Oh, you're not going inside of me.
After all, you own me.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, oh, no.
She's asking if she can possess us. She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place.
Catastrophic.
And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
Yeah,
Would she
I'm
be
not
able
feeling
to
that.
see us if we went along?
That is all bold.
Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so...
Dude, there's so many
badly.
branching paths. No.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
I'm not going down the path. I swore an oath to you. Let me save. Let me save. Again, good thing I have 9 pages of this to do. Return, I need to think on this. Let's explore this idea.
Then I won't hitch a ride.
Okay, well, at least she respects my boundaries. Oh, you won't hitch a ride if I say no, or you can't hitch a ride, like a vampire trying to enter a door.
I'm
Like,
sure
you're
you'd
like,
like
nope.
to know. It's a shame I won't tell you.
No, bitch.
But it'll be easier for both of us if you just let me in. Doesn't it sound nice?
No, this sounds like something else now.
Sorry for her,
This,
but it's crowded enough in here as is.
yeah, no, this sounds like this is going in a different direction. This sounds like the excuses of something else for a different type of,
You won't
I don't like
have
it.
to feel guilty anymore. If you even do feel guilt.
Oh, I feel uncomfortable. Is that what this is alluding to? Because it's doing a very good job.
Way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body.
This is violating, is what this
a
is.
Very dangerous train of
Yeah,
thought.
I don't want, the narrator is actually right for once. I'm not getting violated. Do I still get to be in control?
Sure. Why not?
You're a liar.
That doesn't sound very reassuring.
You're a liar.
I can't believe you're even entertaining her right now. I mean, just look at her. Do you think she has good intentions for her murderer's body? Of course she doesn't.
This would just be temporary, right?
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long time.
Do you hear the way she said that? She knows more than she's letting on. Don't let her fool you into doing something you'll regret.
I don't like it. Yeah. I was told you'd end the world.
And what? You just believed that? You You killed me without giving it any thought? That's cold.
I can explain. Actually, there's a voice inside my head, and he told me that I should... That doesn't sound very good. I can't do that.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over. She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done
Nor there nor
is
here.
done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of it.
Obviously it was wrong of me to believe that. How could you have ended the world if all it took to kill you was a knife to the heart?
So there really was a last time, and you really did manage to slay her. I would have liked to think I was the first, but there's no point living in denial.
No, you're not my first, sorry. This is actually my third time around.
The first doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this. Don't underestimate your own capabilities. If you truly managed to slay her last time, that doesn't mean she wasn't a threat. It means you did something heroic.
Let me ask her what she feels about
Threats
this.
come in all shapes and sizes. A misspoken word could bring about the end of everything just as much as a blade or even the mere existence of an idea.
That's a good hint for the next couple runs of
You were
this.
chosen for this job for a reason.
I'm listening.
That's right, killer. I'm not a threat to anyone. And even if I was, I'm hardly a threat anymore, wouldn't you say?
Did she hear what he just said, or did I say something to lead her to say that? What was she responding to? What did I ask? How could you have... I'm... Okay. What are you going to do if I help you get out of here?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think we're gonna be able to do more than one ending in this. Unless, like, I started off in one of these branching areas, just because these really go on for a while. I don't have a problem with it, it's just, these are very immersive.
Maybe I'll haunt you.
You're already doing a very good job of that.
It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
Yeah?
The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Why is the chain still attached to her, by the way?
Especially when someone is dead.
I don't like that
She
when you
pulls
do that.
back with a playful giggle.
I don't think most living people could answer that either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
I mean, I do. Kinda, yeah. I guess I'm not really in the normality for that. There are a shit ton of people my age and older still, like pushing 30, that still don't know what they really want. And I feel like I'm very lucky that I made the decision to know what I want when it came down to it. So, I mean, I guess I'm lucky for that compared to a lot of people. Or maybe it is normal and I'm talking out my ass. It certainly doesn't... It seems like there's a lot of people who don't know what they want. And I was even watching Friends because it's one of my favorite shows right now. And that's a big part of Season 9, it feels like, is there's a lot of people not knowing what they want. So maybe it isn't very common. I'm very lucky in that case. Anyways, were you going to end the world?
I don't know. I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave.
What time is it, by the way? You didn't answer my question. Do you want to end the
The
world?
only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
Oh, I don't know whether to believe you. I've been thinking about this for the last 5 minutes. That little X looks like a roll. Like, you know the rolls in books and everything where they have the little X on top? That's what it looks like. You still didn't answer my question. Even if you don't want to end it, does letting you out of the world, out of here mean the world's going to end?
We're not asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise.
Huh.
The
I do
world
believe her.
doesn't matter.
I believe
All I
her.
remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's home, I think.
I do believe her, but for the sake of the narrator, I don't believe her right
But
now.
that doesn't mean for anything to end. I ended, but I also didn't.
Yeah,
And you ended too. But here you are. And you don't even look any different.
Yes, intriguing.
I'm not so sure endings are real.
Okay, yeah, let's talk in circles again. No. What are you doing not being dead?
I don't feel very bad. But I guess I'm not dead. So you must have only mostly killed me.
What does that
Or
mean?
maybe death is only mostly real, but it's also mostly not real.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm just the one these things have happened to. Not the one with all the answers. Or any of the answers.
But we're not a ghost. Unless we are?
I can stab myself, see?
Maybe that's why the mirror disappeared. We're actually dead.
Or the mirror died and the mirror's a ghost.
Death, at least as a form of permanence, is just a concept. And clearly it's not a very useful one anymore. Maybe we should throw it out entirely.
Throw it out the window.
This is why I didn't want you to talk to her. Death is not just a concept, it is an extremely real phenomenon. Don't let her distort your reality. Cold, hard facts exist. The truth exists. It has to.
Yeah, so you're more of the Scientology kind of guy, I see. Your body's right there, though. Your dead body.
The princess glances back at the bones lying on the floor.
It's just a body. Do you believe these bones? Or do you believe me? Because those bones aren't talking to you.
I could be going really crazy. That is not the argument you think it is.
She's seeing things pragmatically. We should do the same. Reality is what's in front of us, not our preconceptions of what it should be. There doesn't need to be a static truth. There doesn't need to be objectivity.
No, but I feel like there should be in some cases. Like right now, like if I killed someone right now and I started seeing a ghost flying around in front of me, that doesn't have to mean that's real. That could just mean I literally am going crazy. Just because I see something doesn't mean that something is fact. Me seeing something does not therefore explain that something has to be true just because I saw it. And the only other people agreeing with me in this world about a ghost are the people in my head. So I'm already not all there. All the screws are not tightened. They're actually kind of loose. And I see a ghost. None of this could be real right now and I'm going crazy. Seeing something does not mean it's true for one person. Sorry, I went off on that tangent. That's not an argument. That's not how that works. Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me.
Maybe.
All I know is there's a hole in my chest. Not the big
Sorry.
obvious one that you put there.
Oh.
There's something older and deeper.
Oh, who broke your heart?
A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time.
Well, yeah. I brought a knife with you. Was I supposed to just welcome you with open arms when you obviously had stabbing on the mind?
You're obviously thinking, no, that's not how it happened. You're obviously explaining things from your point of view and it's wrong. But whatever, the knife could have been for anything. I could have been cutting bread like the bread on your chest.
But it wasn't. You can't blame me for threatening a would-be knife-wielding murderer. Especially when that would-be knife-wielding murderer became an actual knife-wielding murderer.
I feel like we're splitting hairs here. I only murdered you with it because you couldn't convince me that you weren't evil. So that's your fault. That's your fault. If I knew I'd have to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you.
And if I knew you were going to murder me without even knowing who I was, I wouldn't have given you the chance.
I seriously doubt that you could kill me.
We all make mistakes.
Never mind. I take that back. You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me? Are you sure you really want to push that button? I'm going to.
Boring question with an easy answer. Nothing. She's a ghost. Ghosts can't hurt us.
This is a very big button push.
That's for me to know, and for you to wonder about. Maybe I can't do anything to you.
You try like throwing salt at her? Maybe that'll get rid of her.
Or maybe I can rip your heart out.
Ugh.
Who's to say, really?
Take my heart, put it in your chest, revive
I
you.
don't like the uncertainty here. I don't know what to do or who to trust.
I don't trust her. At all. Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts? Game time. Game time decision. Let's huddle up.
She might be making it hard for us to kill her body, but those bones look very, very real. Maybe breaking them breaks her.
I didn't think about that.
Or maybe burying them would put her to rest.
I didn't think of that either.
Don't take any piece of her outside of this cabin. Maybe you should stop looking for loopholes and try harder to actually slay her.
Okay, now you're being annoying because you just watched me stab her in her chest hole and nothing happened. Yeah, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Save. Save again. What if I buried your bones outside?
Those are just bones. They aren't me. Bury them. Destroy them. Whatever. That dusty pile of death is just a reminder of what you've done. It's not a fix for anything.
Okay. I can smash the bones. If I can't hurt you, okay. So now I am kind of at the point where I have to pick an ending. So I am going to no matter what option I pick, something's gonna happen. And I'm going to pick. Let's smash her bones first, and nothing's gonna happen.
Push through the princess.
I just look like a maniac.
Swinging your fist down and smashing through what remains of her ribcage. The ancient bones splinter, then crumble, reduced to dust almost instantly.
Can you imagine this from her perspective? She genuinely doesn't know who we are, and we have all this built-up hatred just following a voice in our head that we are trying to get rid of her by destroying what's left of her.
Even after what I've said, you still gave it your all. Such a disappointing choice. I don't think I like the person behind those eyes.
What are you gonna do about it?
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, killer.
Oh, you were?
I was willing to ignore everything you did to me so we could get out of here. Together.
You're very forgiving for someone who just died twice.
All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home. Wherever home is.
Well, you can't find it if I die, can you?
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares into you.
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Violence is the only language you speak.
If I can't hurt you, how can you hurt me?
She forces her hand into your chest, and then...
Uh-oh.
Yes?
Yes?
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Are you sure about that? Something should have happened. And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Oh. Yeah, fuck you. What did we just... I'm gonna save again. Why don't I stare at her awkwardly, like...
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next.
Uh-oh.
It is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is.
Uh-oh.
The horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Pain.
Oh, I hate the idea of my chest getting squeezed.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you don't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
This is assault!
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
Yeah! Slay the princess.
You swing your blade towards
I
her
tried.
briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound.
Ew.
But it's too little.
Ah!
In her hand, you realize she clutches your still beating heart.
Oh, I hate that sound.
Unsettling.
Ew, I hate all of it. Also, he's got an achievement that said something about a broken heart's not the worst thing that could happen.
We get her?
No.
Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
We're so stubborn, even in death, we're like, yeah, we still won.
See you soon, killer.
What do you mean?
I'm afraid you'll never know.
Ow.
As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark. And you die.
Aw. Ah, dang it. She still has our number.
You're on a path in the wood. And here we go again. Off to slay her.
Uh-huh.
Again.
This is not at all.
It's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost. We start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
Voice of the cheated. What is this? What is this voice implying? That what?
Let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer. Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start?
I agree.
That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work.
I mean, it could all just be for a cosmic being enjoying this, eating his popcorn, laughing at us.
Exactly what it is. The powers that be, seeing how many ways they can screw with us.
Exactly.
Maybe it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
I mean, it's like The Sims. You play God, and then you can just fuck with them, and you can kill them if you want. You can literally stick them in a pool, put walls around the pool, and watch them drown. If you're sadistic enough to want to do that, don't ask how I know that. I have not done that myself. But you can do anything to them just for your sick enjoyment, or you can be nice to them.
Wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring?
I sneezed. You would think it'd get boring, but I have over 1,000 hours on all the Sims games, and I can definitely say it does not ever get boring fucking with them.
Okay, so you've already been here. Twice, even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory.
As you normally do, jackass. You're the reason I'm in this spot,
Nobody
by the
here
way.
is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess.
There you go. I have to convince him I've done this again with him.
We didn't have to start over.
To start over.
Ourselves.
I don't... I don't think we... No, that's not what happened.
And why, pray tell, did you do that?
We didn't... No, the second time, that's not what
Because
happened.
You decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
Are we going to ignore the second ending and just go right back to the, well, we had to get infinite? I don't care about that anymore. We just got killed. I want to one-up this princess. You're not allowed to kill me. I'm allowed to kill you.
Like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
I don't know who to believe anymore.
The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy. Well, were you happy?
No!
Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful.
It was awful.
It was boring.
It was terrible.
It was bullshit.
Absolute.
So you killed yourself.
What was the other alternative?
And then she killed us.
Yeah.
Even though she was already dead. This is all fake.
It was all part of her game, I feel like.
Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real. Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seemed to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish.
I did give it one last try, and she killed me. I did exactly the same thing where I tried to kill her, and it didn't work.
All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
No. She wants us dead. She literally said she's not being nice next time. Are you the same narrator we met in the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no.
Oh my god, you really are not... Well, yes, but also
That's a
no.
hedge, not a wager.
Yeah, that's not what that... No.
I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
So this is the way of being meta and explaining that you have save states, and every save state is a different reality.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
No.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it.
Bro,
Maybe
you're
there's some
evil.
way she can take care of him.
I don't want to kill him.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
I went through the same shit they did. Why should we help you? All you're going to do is lock us away forever
Tell you
again.
what? I won't do that. I promise.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, sure. That changes everything. I mean, he did promise.
I don't think he'd break a promise.
You believed him.
Don't be so negative. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
That is true. It's been different every time, so I think it'd probably be different if we did kill her or die to her
Those
again.
little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point.
Yeah, none of this is the same, so I don't believe even what I just
Know
said.
that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
That'd get boring.
How convenient, everything always comes back to what you want us to do. I'm sick of him. Makes me want to end the world out of spite.
Yeah.
On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. I'd like to see what that does to him.
I mean, we can do this over and over and over again. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option. I can promise you firsthand, you do not want to do that. You do not want to do that option. That is the worst option you could pick, but I'm gonna ask
She finds a way out on her own.
No, that was not. No, you said that didn't. That is not something you said could happen.
Of course she does.
No.
So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right? No, it's strictly worse.
How's that worse?
She can't kill us out here. Why would staying out of killing distance be worse if she's getting out regardless? Because it's cowardly, for starters, and because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options.
Tell you what.
The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
I'll tell you what. What if I just leave? Also, this narrator is an S-tier gaslighter. I gotta give it to him.
Anything if you just keep coming up with new rules. Since when is there a wrong way to slay her?
Yeah, take some accountability. I am gonna make the executive decision. I'm leaving again.
You don't do this. You're going to damn everything to oblivion. You have to do something. You can't just walk away.
I give up.
Here we are, walking away despite your protestations.
Bye.
You can only bend the rules so much, huh? You can talk all you want, but you can't really do much of anything, can you?
No, he can. He can. Don't say that. No, he can.
Fine. You walk down the path away from the cabin. For all our sakes that you change your mind before it's too late.
Oh, there's actually, like, another path.
Wait,
Oh.
something isn't right. Can you still hear me? Everything is getting fuzzy.
Oh, we just lost him.
What's going on? Where are we?
Are we at the end of the story?
I don't know. But it feels like home.
Oh. What was that?
Son of a bitch flipped over the table, didn't he?
What the hell? Is this our ending? We were supposed to keep listening to him? The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. No, this again! Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. It's happening to us instead of her! Resistance. Fingers drag claws around the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. What? This is happening to me now? I can't... Is this in every ending? I can't escape this thing? Or is this just the punishment for ignoring the story is this thing? This is like the... No matter what, you will finish this story. You have to, or else these things will come up. This is a nightmare. Wake up. It's not. Return to your destined path or face the consequences. Bring the wraith to her.
You're on a path
I got two at you.
in the woods.
The real,
at the end of that
the real Slay the
path
Princess starts
is a
here. You'll
cabin.
know it when you'll see it. I got another achievement with a
And in the
mirror.
basement of that cabin,
What, did we just start over?
princess, you're here.
Note, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. What? What?
You make your way.
What? It's just... I'm doing it again. I'm gonna look for that mirror.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any
No,
visitors.
shut up. Shut up.
Walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain. You step
No,
forward.
just...
Oh.
Slayer.
You lunge.
Oh, I can't. That option's grayed out. I can't say that anymore? Can I not say that anymore because I've already said it?
We should make sure. I really don't. And why shouldn't we?
Hold on.
Is there something you're not telling us?
Yeah, oh, this is new.
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead.
Dude!
Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Oh, I have to. Oh, I have to. It's literally making me. It's making me? Check the pulse.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question? Wait, what was
She
that?
didn't die the first time.
You know what that was?
She never died.
That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy.
I should have ran away again.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
I will come back to that. What was the other option? I just want to see what the other option was. Is this a continuity of the last ending, or did this
Whatever
reset? I
that's
can't
worth.
tell.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
This is different. The razor?
You're on a path. In the
Dude,
woods.
why?
You're here to...
Dude! Alright, she's gonna kill me again.
People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself.
Stick the smoke up your ass,
If he
dude.
doesn't remember what happened, then...
This whole thing's
Okay.
a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab
You're
us
back.
again.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Oh, you're a liar.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Okay, just go.
A warning. She will lie. She will...
I've already-
Just...
I've already seen all this.
The
Mirror?
interior of
Oh!
the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I'm only still going because there wasn't an
The
ending.
blade is your implement.
I don't think.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm approaching the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next... What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe it.
You reach forward and rub your... But there was a...
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us.
Dude, what?
You take the blade
Is the
from
ending
table.
us going back to the beginning? Is there like no
Difficult to
end
slay
end?
the
It just
princess
keeps
and save
going
the
back
world
and
without
back and back and back and back. Is that what this is?
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our
Is there no
hands.
ending?
Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
I might as well get another ending then.
The door to the basement creaks
Oh.
open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Sound like a
There is
robot.
something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step,
Oh, this is different.
the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Is her chain even on her hand? I can't see her hands.
This.
Finally, somebody. Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
You sound so fake.
Come on now, we're not falling for
Look at that
that, are we?
smirk.
She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
Oh yeah.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
We're gonna trade blows again?
What are you waiting for?
Ugh.
You are here to rescue me, right?
We're gonna trade blows again. I'm gonna go 2 for 2. I don't care if we're tied, as long as we're tied and I'm not losing. You remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
I didn't say that.
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You're that chain's not on your hands.
Last time? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
no, I didn't say that. You're a
It's
liar.
like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
Her hands are not
I'm
chained.
terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
If I come close to you, you're just gonna stab me.
What? No, I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent princess trapped here for no reason.
Okay, buddy.
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
I have absolutely
What is wrong
zero
with her?
doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
I almost want to get close to her.
She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
No, she does.
You know who is armed?
You. So stop second guessing yourself and do your job.
But I'm nervous.
I'm
All the more reason
nervous.
to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
We could just have a stare off. That's exactly what happened, so you do remember it.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
We can do this.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Ha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count.
No take
Do
backsies.
you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife? And
Good question.
why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Ugh.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death.
Yeah, I
Sounds
didn't
like she's
either.
really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Stop. Prove it then. Prove that you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you. But I don't have one, so I can't.
Just let me see your hands.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
Are you opening up your coochie or something?
But look at this.
Or you're like, are your butt
Hands.
cheeks clamped on the
Hands don't
handles?
have anything in them to stab you with.
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
It's definitely the cheeks or the front.
And empty sleeves, too. Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
I guess we didn't see what she stabbed me with. Was it really a knife or was it like hands? Sharp hands? But what if you're hiding it somewhere secret? I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't. Okay, I see. I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
You're a bitch.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
I agree. This is kind
still
of
figuring
full.
out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance.
Yeah, if we
I'm
fuck up, we're
sorry,
done
you think I'm
for.
in a position of luxury right now? You're
Yeah.
acting like you are. My entire world is at risk. Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way.
Uh-huh.
I have my dignity. Fine.
No.
And will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
You know what? I'm gonna do. I don't want to hear all that other. I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna lead to her saying stuff about killing me. So I'm gonna slay her again. Let's slay each
falls
other.
Silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room.
Is she gonna be ghost
Okay,
again?
She hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second.
Hands guy, huh?
But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat.
Is it me or her?
Who's meat? Not ours.
Yeah, who's meat?
Hers, at first.
Okay, yep,
then
there it is.
yours.
Yep.
Hehe.
Ow! What did she even hit us with?
Dude, we're going back and
You stare
forth.
down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with.
How'd she do it from behind? That's a blade. What?
And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
What? So she's a robot because she sounds like one too.
Shit.
Yeah.
Absolute bullshit.
Why does she get to be a robot with blades all over
You're
herself?
going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a
They're going to
painful
die now.
squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
So she's a fucking robot? I stabbed her first. No, she died. No, she died too. I don't care what you say. She died as well. It's not just me. We're 2 for 2.
You're on a path in the woods.
No,
What?
fuck that. If we're going to have to keep doing
He
this
cursed!
over and
Fuck
over
that.
and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
I don't know if we're starting in anything right now.
The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal.
The
pushing you
mirror!
Towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
How did he do
I
that?
feel dizzy.
How did he do that?
Ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
We're able to change who controls this?
Getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Who are you?
Good. It's better that
Who are
way.
you?
Without a fight, no one can win, and if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
That'd probably be the voice in my head,
So
honestly.
Obviously, you've already been here. How many times?
This is number 6 for
This
me.
is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes, and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
No.
Can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
Yeah.
Ah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
You're dangerous.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The
Mirror.
only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched.
We take it. Okay, sure. You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there.
It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without. This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right. We've got to be able to win eventually.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
I hope
That's
so.
the fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one.
I don't
I'd
know.
love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
The mirror?
Walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
Everything shakes. Like, the environment always shakes except for that mirror as well.
There isn't
What
a
does
door,
that
it's
mirror
just
mean?
Mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
What?
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If everyone sees it but him, I
It's
don't
in
trust
our
him.
way. Let's just break it and move
No.
on.
Let's look at it. Oh, we only have one
Make your
option.
way
That's
to
to
the
look at
door
it.
the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Wipe it.
You reach forward and
Damn
place your
it!
hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Did I get lucky the first time about seeing myself in the mirror, and every other time it's just gonna be
And the
edging me?
mirror's gone. How surprising.
Man, I shouldn't have seen it the first time.
was
Now the
never there.
mystique is gone.
Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now.
This is your first time being
It's
here.
time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Sure.
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom. Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
I'm killing you this time.
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Huh.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Does she get her own voices and her own character progression? Why is she a robot?
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
Stab her in the brain.
Makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
I just want to win without dying so I can have the leg up.
Yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
I never saw
The
them.
past isn't real. There's only here and now.
It's a very reoccurring theme that's been going on in this.
Eternal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor,
How did she get to do that?
and she is coming for you.
Come on.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
They are like sleeves. She has no arms.
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
Someone help. We're going to fight her again, and if we're going to have a stiff, and we're going to have a stiff upper lip about it. She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. There's no reason. I'm not talking to her. We're going to unconditionally surrender. I'm not a pussy. That's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. She has swords for arms and we don't. We're panicking. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. Kill her. Ha! Alright, let me save. All these ideas suck. Think of something better. Nah, let's have a stiff upper lip.
Yes, yes. This is the best idea anyone has ever had.
Was every choice one of their
Yeah,
ideas?
Sure, why the hell not? Let's see if we can turn off the part of us that feels things.
That'd be great.
Is good. It's how we stay alive.
Yeah, you shut up. We need to get rid of you.
I'm sick of pain.
Yeah, get rid of him.
This whole thing would be a lot more tolerable if it didn't hurt so much.
Yeah. Dear worst, I bet you can't even. I'm gonna wait for her to come to me.
Just
Be on the
standing there,
defense.
huh? A bold strategy.
Bring it on. I can get one good one in. I can get one good one in.
The princess closes the distance and we dodge. And you dodge.
Oh.
And we fight back. And
Oh.
you fight back.
Oh, you're fucked now, buddy.
You're fast. But let's see how fast you really are.
Yeah, you're fucked now, robot.
You and the princess enter a quick and vicious exchange, each
Oh.
of you wounding the other, but neither landing a fatal blow.
Oh, yeah, you're done, buddy. How do you have two swords and you're losing to a dagger?
Yes, this is exactly it.
Oh, I'll keep
But the
fighting.
fights couldn't last forever.
Damn it.
All it takes is a single clumsy moment. She skewers you.
How come she gets to win every time?
Gotcha.
And? Does it hurt? No.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, a new one of us.
Oh, he's back. I already felt with you.
What happens when we die? Did we die?
I already dealt with him.
No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Yeah, wait, what the
I
hell?
feel like that we died without us knowing it. This really, really blurs some lines that I prefer not to be blurred. Are we still dead? Are we alive again? How are we even supposed to know the difference?
Yeah, what the hell?
If we didn't realize we were dead, then we made progress. Good job.
We can win by just getting knocked the fuck out so many times she gets tired and
Stop
gives up and we
saying
kill
dead,
her.
all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
Uh-huh.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
Oh, we are in a new world.
4.
Shit.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I know!
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
And she gets to know this as well.
I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can.
Oh, God.
There's got to be a point where
No.
it makes us better
No,
than them.
I'm gonna go
We don't
crazy.
need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we
No.
need is to keep fighting.
I'm gonna go crazy before she
Yeah,
dies.
I'll pass on that. As long as we keep moving, why not? It's not like dying again and again is doing us any harm.
No, no,
Let's
no,
see
no,
how
no.
far this little mind
No.
goes, shall we?
I don't want to die for no reason.
Come on, show me something new.
Yeah, get bored. I have to go through all these ideas. We're going to appeal to her authority, puff her up a bit. There's no reason we can't talk about this. It doesn't work and she kills you again, and again, and again, and again. Your memory, did I save? Fuck. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
I'm guessing it didn't matter what we picked.
Skewers you.
Damn
Well,
it.
There's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
Can I win once?
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Now she has 6 swords.
That didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Oh, he's back.
What's the point? It's all the same.
No! Damn it!
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
I'm with the stubborn guy. Can I win just one
Doesn't
time?
matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
I want to win.
Okay, let's go again. Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
She's slowly growing more swords. She's gonna become a giant sword.
You're cute.
Oh, thanks.
See? We're getting better.
I don't think we are.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
Damn it.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
Come on.
Getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time.
It's like we're not getting anywhere.
One last time. That's all we need. None of this is working. Think. Think. She skewers you.
Ah.
And then everything goes dark. And you die.
Chapter 4, Mutually Assured Destruction. Oh, I just died for real? Did she get bored?
You're on it. Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it.
How
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't
many of you are there?
We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand. Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the window?
Not now, contrarian.
Over my dead body.
Yeah.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot.
Oh my god.
But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
No.
I'm sure I can think of a better way to die.
Okay, a lot of voices.
They're all the same.
Oh, there's so many
Why don't we
voices.
stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
Is the narrator getting pissed off about
the only
this?
thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Is he done with
There
this?
are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This
There's
is-
entirely too
How
many
about
of you.
stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them.
Yeah.
Leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Even if I go 1 in 99, I still got that
Narrator,
one.
We heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Okay.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only...
Only
slide?
we know.
Fine. I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Thank you.
Sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Yeah, you're getting cucked. You just sit in the corner and watch it happen, buddy.
Just want to win.
Yep.
Fine. You make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
I'm sure she does.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
I hate you.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
I can't explain how much I hate this woman. I want to kill her or do anything without her one-upping me. Every ending, she one-ups me.
I got something
I'm
ready
sick of
for
it.
you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Is it a chainsaw or something?
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
But you're gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too.
Me too.
I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you.
I don't need to hear all of you describe this.
Really? Okay then.
No, he's gonna fuck us over.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
I can stab that.
Are you ready for what comes next?
I can stab that.
Holy shit!
Holy.
She's gorgeous.
Absolutely divine.
That's terrifying. Stab the heart.
Yes, behold, the perfect woman.
Well, we do not all need to agree on this.
We can throw her out the window.
Yes.
Looked painful.
Yeah.
How is she still alive? Heart's still beating. That's all she needs.
Stab
This
it.
is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
Too many voices.
This is all just a sick joke.
I'm sick. I don't want to hear you.
Screwed. I quit.
No.
Forget.
This is the closest we've ever been. It's open.
Narrator,
Shut up.
just happened? It's so quiet.
Everything's back to normal? Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
No, we're back to this. You do not act, and yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Well, thank you. Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There's only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. So the voices didn't work, and we needed to empty our mind. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endless building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. Did we tie again? The hands! The hands! You do not get to see each other die. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place. The mirror! The hands! It's all back! I finally won! I mean, we tied, but I basically win because she had more swords. Like, she was playing with handicap on it. She still lost. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. Yeah, it's this again. This isn't as special this time. It's you. Yay. You're alone in a place that's empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, this is different. You were at the cabin. It's a bunch of hands, but with her instead. Approach her. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the spaces between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
You're that thing I met in the space outside of the woods, aren't you? Oh, this is one world!
Vague recollections,
Huh?
empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
What are you?
I am solitary lights.
Oh, no. No, no, no. We're not doing this again.
That you are like me. We are ocean.
No, 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 no.
Nothing as we are. There is no expert. Everything.
Wait. What? So this is how you get new endings. You don't have to save and load. You just go back? Damn it.
You ask.
Yes. Yeah, this. Fine, 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 fine. Fine, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Huh! You won't. Bring the razor to her. No, fine.
You're
No.
on a path
No, we're
in the
done.
woods.
We're done, we're done, we're
And at
done.
the end of that,
I understand now. I understand. Main menu. That was great. That also went on too long. What? Like, not too long. That went on a very long time. Holy shit. Okay. So I did get an ending. So, does me loading negate the endings I just got? Or do I still have those endings if I go back to the other thing? I don't know. I got, I guess, 2 endings. I'm fully willing to play this game again if you guys like. But, that is going to do it for this one. That was really fun. I've loved this game. I don't think I'm quite to the point where I'm, like, I'm in the cult of the game, because this game is like a cult. The people that like this game love this game. Like, this game is the next coming of Jesus. I'm not quite that far into it. Like, the game is great. Sometimes I think it tries a little too hard to be, like, deep. Like, sometimes it drives really far into semantics and trying to be like, oh, are both things true, when they're really not, and the answers are simple. And so that's kind of, like, not annoying, but it's like, like, some things don't need to be as deep as it's trying to make it. But in... Whoa! I'm sorry I offended the game. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Genuinely, I do love this game, though. It's really good. Didn't know that was going to happen. That's never happened before. That's awesome. But I am done with this video. Let me know if you guys want to see more. And until next time, bye-bye.